What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Y'all know who the hell it is. Y'all know who the hell it is. It's your boy OKL coming back at y'all again with another one now. Y'all see the subtitle. I'm sorry, y'all see the title as a matter of fact. And Isaiah's YouTube. Yes, I'm on live right now. So y'all see the title. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all understand that Will Smith and Jada's been janging inside the algorithm. A lot of people been talking about him. So today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get right into it. Okay. We're gonna get right on into the video, guys. All right. Um, top 10 shocking things Will Smith and Jada Smith have shown the world. Broken down by Mr. OKL. Let's get right into this, guys. Let's get right on into this. Okay. Let's go.
Were you ever jealous of the love Jada had for Tupac?
Oh fuck yeah.
I know you're gonna
Oh
say
my
no.
god, that dude. Let me like, and and that was in the early days.
Yeah.
That was in the early days, and it was like, that was a big regret for me too, because um, I could never open up to interact with Pac,
Mm-hmm.
and because we had a little bit of a thing, right? Because um, they grew up together and they loved each other, but they never had that, they never had a sexual relationship, but they had come into that age where now that was a possibility. And then Jada was with me, so
Guys, I need you guys to understand the emasculation of a man. We're looking at the emasculation of a man right now. Salute to my brother, Mr. Goodbread, always in the building. Y'all check him out. What it do, Mr. Goodbread? So yeah, I want y'all to understand what y'all are looking at right now in front of you. And Will Smith is an emasculated man, a high value beta male provider. Okay, we're gonna break it down though. We really gonna break it down. Let's go ahead and back it up a little piece so the folks can hear it. Let's hear this from over here real quick.
because um they grew up together and they loved each other, but they never had that, they never had a sexual relationship, but they had come into that age where now that was a possibility. And then Jada was with me, so
You really gotta understand as a man and ask yourself as a man, okay, uh, why do you know so much about her feelings towards another man? Okay, see, when a woman comes around you, let me just branch off just a little bit. When you got a woman you talking to, or a woman you are pursuing, maybe your wife, your girlfriend, somebody you call bae, and she brings you around another guy friend, and you tell her, "Yo, what's up, man? Who's this dude? No, 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 that's my friend. He's cool. It's okay. We don't do anything. He's this. He's that. He's that. He's this." If she can tell you a lot about him, then you're in danger, my friend. There's no such thing as platonic friends. With women, it's called a friend zone. With men, it's called I'm waiting my turn. All right. So I just wanted to extract that point. Listen to this, guys.
loved each other, but they never had that, they never had a sexual relationship, but they had come into that age where now that was a possibility. And then Jada was with me, so, Pac had a little thing on that. But she just loved him. Like he was the image of perfection, but she was with the Fresh Prince, so it was like, I never could, like, even we were in a room together a couple times. I couldn't speak to him, and he wasn't going to speak to me if I wasn't going to speak to him.
Really?
But
It seemed like y'all would have so much in common.
no, that's what Jada would say all the time. She was
Right.
like, "I'm telling you, y'all are so similar. You will love him." And I just never, that was a huge regret of mine. I just didn't. I couldn't handle it. I was the soft rapper from Philly, and he
Right.
was Pac.
Right.
You
Well, at
know
least
what
he
I
didn't do a
mean?
diss song about you or nothing.
I know,
That would've
right?
been awful.
Exactly. But yeah, no, I was deeply insecure, and just I wasn't man enough to handle
Deeply, deeply insecure, just like a woman. Okay, this is how you emasculate a man. Um, Mr. Goodbread, he called it right out. Will Simp. Okay, and this goes back to those principles where we got the beta male providers. They're competing with the Pookies. Pookie is represented here as Tupac, and as you can see here, Tupac had her already. They didn't have sex, but Tupac already had her heart. So it's almost like Will was competing for her and he just never won her. You see what I'm saying, guys? A big dummy. Let's keep it moving, though. Let's keep it moving.
Handle that relationship.
So how do you get over it?
Pick, being with you is no good, okay? It would be all about you. Now tell me it wasn't like that before.
It wasn't like that before.
Pick.
All right. Well, maybe I'll be down to scoop you up later in life if you ain't all shriveled up. You could be like Ozzie Davis and Ruby Dee.
Pick, you know you always got a place in my heart. But you know the times.
Yeah, well, you just make sure the choir, you make sure Dorian does the right thing. I mean, take care of you and everything.
Come on now, you know I ain't taking no shorts.
Mm-hmm. Come on, say goodbye to the homies. I gotta go.
They still talking to me?
No, but come kiss some butt or something. Come on.
Pick.
I can't look.
No, you lost those privileges.
And in case y'all don't know, this woman's daughter even wrote a letter, hoping that Tupac would come back into their lives. That's how poisonous this situation is. That's how poisonous the modern woman can be. Okay, so you got Tupac here in that little short little scene there, talking about later on in life, if you're not shriveled up, maybe I can have you. Well, too bad Tupac ain't here. So maybe that's why she's so, maybe that's why she's so devastated. Maybe that's why she always talks about Tupac. Maybe why her and Will Smith openly understands that that's actually the love of his life. But just like a beta male provider, beta male simp, whatever you want to call it, they compete against the Pookie and they try to prove to the Jezebel that they are better than the Pookie. But what ends up happening is they get used and played out like the beta males that they are. We are not done yet, guys. We are not done yet, okay? Because this is a very imperative and important topic. We're going to get to the 10 the 10 facts you need to know. We'll get to that in a second. But this is an important topic, man. So let's go to this video. And some of these videos, most of them, as a matter of fact, you guys seen already. But it's important for me to share these. It's important for me to go over these with y'all so we can understand the context. We come here for the knowledge, not just to get educated. Okay? We come for the knowledge, we come for the truth, and we come to understand.
You've been on a hell of a journey with me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's people's feelings involved.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It's healing that needs to happen.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. So what happened, Jada?
Okay. So I think it was about 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Started a friendship with August.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually became really, really good friends.
Mm-hmm.
And it all started with him just needing some help.
Mm-hmm.
Me wanting to help his health, his mental state. And we found all those different resources,
Mm-hmm.
To help pull him through.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
That particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah. I really felt like we could be over.
We were
over. And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, I think from there, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement.
I think you need to say clearly what happened.
And I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
Hey, that's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship.
Yes, it was a
Yeah.
relationship. Absolutely.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time and you go figure out how to make yourself happy.
I was in a lot of pain and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. Also going through a process of healing in a much different manner.
Mm-hmm.
I would
During that time launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good.
Mm-hmm.
It had been so long
Mm-hmm.
since I felt good.
Yeah.
And
Husband, now I got to be with you at the press conference while you tell the world about your transgressions.
well,
Like I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
you know, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. That particular journey, I learned so much about myself and was able to really confront a lot of emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing. It was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Yeah. Because I wasn't sure I was ever going to speak to you again.
I know.
Yeah. Like the fact that I'm speaking to you again is a miracle. I don't want to go through this no more.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Yeah. I'm going to get you back first and then.
You're going to get me back. I think you got me back. I think we're good on that, okay?
Okay.
I wish that wasn't the case. I do. I wish that wasn't the case.
I sure wish it could be all magic and miracles.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably true.
But and I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me it is.
Okay. I'll give you that petty if that's what you want.
Now, I need y'all to understand what he just said. He said, no, for me, it is. I broke down how women and men cheat the other day, maybe a day or two ago. Women cheat envious and men cheat based off of what they can do. So what I'm trying to break down right now is a nature that Will Smith is going through that's very feminine. He just said it is about getting back at her for him, meaning he wants to do what women do when they get cheated on, when they get treated a certain way by men. I'm not going to leave. Maybe I'm mentally checked out, which I don't know if he is yet, but physically I'm going to try to do something to get back at you while I'm still in a relationship with you. This is emasculation at its finest, okay? I don't care how high value you are. This is not how an alpha male or a competent man should act with a woman.
But I will definitely say it's just part of it.
Yeah.
If you expect to.
The way she act like she got some good D, man. She act like she got the best D of her life, or she ain't had it in that moment. Wow, shout out to Tamika Washington in the building. She say, hey, okay, I was waiting to hear what you had to say about this story. I didn't really want to talk about it, Tamika. I'm gonna just keep it real because so much people was running their mouth about it. And I just wanted to see what everybody was talking about. And I felt like let me take this opportunity to do a nice little breakdown. Appreciate you for coming through. And if y'all have not done so, man, please pay y'all tuition by hitting that like button. Hit that notification bell if you haven't done so already, because that's how you help pay your tuition for the class. Y'all know I'm the dean. Let's get it in. So we got another video for y'all real quick. And y'all know this video, man. I'm just going to put it up so that people can see it. Okay, I'm going to put it up. Let's go ahead and do that. I ain't even going to say which one it is, but everybody knows which one it is. Okay, and this is the reaction of an emasculated, weak man, okay?
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out. どうなんでしょうか。
Look how he walked away. He walked away with pride. Look, just look at the reaction that you get from these beta males.
どうなんでしょうか。
Walks away with pride. Put his hands on his shit like he a man or some shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? So I just wanted to show that real quick. Because again, everybody's seen this before. Everyone's seen this shit before. Let me turn that shit off real quick. Let me turn it off. Because I'm not finna give it the glory that everybody else is giving it. Okay. I am not going to give that video, but I just wanted y'all to see, exactly how an emasculated man acts. People think because a man is high value, because they have money, because they have status, because they can get a plethora of women, that makes them alpha, that makes them the representation of Adam or Moses or the likes of Abraham. You know what I'm saying? These guys are not following traditional roles. They are going after the Liliths and Jezebels, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to change these women. Pookie said it best: you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, and these guys think they can do that. The worst way they can do it is trying to take Pookie's girl, because Pookie don't want the girl. He don't want her. Tupac said it in the beginning of the video. Maybe later in Jada Pinkett's life, when she's old, and if she's not old and shriveled up, maybe something can happen with her. And he also said, make sure that old lame dude is taking care of you. Pookie don't want that responsibility. So what she does is she gets that provision from the beta, but her heart still belongs to the streets, to Pookie. That's where her heart is at, y'all. Okay. So let's not complicate common sense here. I want y'all to look at something. Let's take a look at a chart that I put together real quick. Because this is the chart that I'm about to show y'all right now is something I compiled together. And this is really the main reason why I did this video. Will Smith was just an example, et cetera, et cetera. So if y'all can see that board there, or that chart right up there, okay, just check it out. Go ahead and read it. Y'all leave y'all comments. Go ahead and, let me know what y'all got in the chat. But I'm finna go in. So let's get it in. All right, beta male provision. What are 10 things that we can learn, the world can learn, from Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's situation? I don't care about them because we already know about what beta males do. We already know about the Jezebels and the modern woman. Hell, me and Mr. Goodbread has a class, a program where we teach men and women to stay away from these energies. Okay? So you got your beta male provision. All right. That's what Will Smith represents. Okay. Number one, leads with the wallet. You don't have to be high value. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to you don't have to have a car or a house to lead with your wallet. A beta male provider will work his ass off, and instead of pay rent, will pay for pussy. We all know what Will Smith did. He spent 3 years, okay, planning an anniversary for Jada Pinkett Smith. Invited Mary J. Blige, et cetera, et cetera. And the only return he got was, you're just trying to show your masculine ego. The beta male provider leads with the wallet, and he think that's what wins his woman over. Absolutely not correct. Provision wins your woman. Provision. Not simping, not trying to be a beta high value man and buy her love, but providing for her. But before you provide for her, you have to put yourself first. See, don't think when I said that provision word, I meant work hard so you can provide for her. No, you work hard and make sure you're on point and you can provide for somebody who can submit and get on your program. She was never on that guy's program. She was on Tupac's program, but he led with the wallet. He led with his lifestyle. He led with his assets, and he thought he could change her. His whole relationship with her was based off of him trying to please her with his lifestyle, status, and money. I'm pretty sure he was in love with her, but come on, y'all. Let's not complicate the common sense over here. Move on to number 2. Beta male provider. A beta male provider can be high value. Let's not get that twisted. A beta male provider can be high value 100%. I don't care that you worked your way up for 10 years and you became a CEO. You married and your wife I ain't talking about with her. I'm speaking to some of you beta providers. You're married, your wife don't give you no pussy. You done led with your wallet. You thought your lifestyle was gonna buy her, but now you done provided her lifestyle and you stuck paying for pussy because you're married to her and she ain't fucking you. And you can't get away from the girl. She not fucking you. She living her lifestyle. And if you dare to play with that lifestyle, what is she going to do? She's going to divorce you, take your money, and then blame you for everything. So now you're stuck, beta male provider, high value man. Now you stuck. But you want to call yourself alpha. You want to call yourself someone who knows how to lead and provide and create legacy. Okay, a beta male provider can definitely be high value. Look at Jeff Bezos. There was plenty war started based off of high value men that reacted off of women, queens, and their queens being taken by other kings. You understand what I'm saying? It don't just happen on a low level, on a high scale. In the high value world, high value men do get rated by women as well. Why do you think some pookies they'll have a bad little B, and that bad B is trying to rob that high value man and bring the cheese back to Pookie? It don't matter. Your high value don't matter. You're a beta male provider. With that, let's move on to number 3. Number 3, a beta male provider, beta male provision, emasculates himself for the woman that he loves. And that goes back to what I just said earlier. A man on his purpose that wants to marry a woman, take her in for his legacy, does not necessarily sacrifice his whole livelihood for her. How do you think she's attracted to you in the first place? She wants provision. And if you're able to provide that and able to get to a certain status where she can see that, why would you give all that to her and let her extract all that from you? Screenshot the chart, guys. Screenshot this chart. Don't play with it. Screenshot it, study it, read it, because we're going to break it down today. The world class, what's going on, my brother? He says, what the fuck did Will go into rehab for? I don't know. Because I could have sworn when you go to rehab, you figure out your problem and you address it. Now, the beta male provider emasculates himself for the woman he loves. He'll cut himself. He'll do things that he doesn't want to do. If you look online all day, there's a lot of beta male providers that kill themselves, kill the woman and his stepchild, et cetera, because he's provided so much. And as soon as he realizes that leading with my wallet and doing everything that I thought I was doing for this woman is in vain, then he crashes. His whole world crashes. And he does something that he regrets. Something like what Will Smith did. Okay? When he walked up there and slapped Chris Rock. They do things, They, you know what? We finna get to that. We're going to get to that. Number 4 is they are usually hell of a sons. Let's get to that, guys. Let's get to that. Beta male providers are usually 100% hell of a sons. What do I mean by that? They're usually raised by their mothers, okay? Which is why they are beta male providers. They're usually raised to provide for women. And that's because their mothers taught them to do that. Okay? They don't disrespect their mama, but the daddy they never saw, they'll say fuck him because the mama taught them that. So when you grow a child like that with that type of beta energy, and then also the mom expects the son to be the next husband, then what do you think that son is going to do for that woman that he takes in? He's going to try to treat her just like his mama. Just the same way a woman that's raised by a father, provided for her, raised her right, let her know how life was, etc. She picks correctly. She chooses the right guy because she had a father in her life that instructs her. Y'all see how that works? Let's get it in. I'm finna share something with y'all. Give me 1 second. Because today we came to just talk about it real quick. Shout out to y'all. If y'all haven't done so, please hit that like button. That's how you pay your tuition. Now, this is an article, okay? All right. I might put the link in the description for y'all so y'all can check it out. It was an article by uh Janin Rubenstein, written in November 3rd, 2021. Will Smith once contemplated killing his father to avenge his mother. And you can read that excerpt, I'm sorry, from his memoir. I'm going to say it one more time. Will Smith once contemplated killing his father to avenge his mother. Not because his father did anything to him, not because his father does what hell of a mothers do today, but because he wanted to avenge his mother. Let's get back to this chart because we did come to talk about it in case y'all didn't know. Beta male providers are usually hell of a sons. They are usually taught by their mothers. They're usually latched on to their mothers. They usually don't have fathers. In this case, he does have a father and he's still against his father. Hell, he wanted to murk his daddy in revenge or in vengeance for his mom. Okay? Y'all let that sink in. Now, last but not least, beta male provision does not have self-control. Y'all seen that with the Chris Rock situation. Y'all saw that. A beta male doesn't have self-control. Y'all seen that when he was sitting down with his wife while she's telling him that she's getting dicked down by somebody else. And she said, we got to get past it. And he said, no, I want my revenge. Y'all seen that. He doesn't have self-control. And it roots back to the fact that why not walk away from that situation? But in this gynocrat, how can Will, this billionaire, multimillionaire, how can he walk away from her when the smirk on her face says it? The moment he plays with her, half of his money is gone, half of his estate is gone, etc. But besides that point, the beta male does not have self-control. He shouldn't have been with her in the first place. Her heart is with Pookie, and it will forever be with Pookie. She passed it on to her daughter. Why else would her daughter be writing a motherfucking poem? Okay? And pull it up. I ain't even gonna pull it up because I ain't want to do this live, but I did it because I said, fuck it, let's talk about it. Now we finna talk about the modern woman tendencies, okay? Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it, guys. I hope y'all listening because this ain't in vain. So we have the modern woman tendencies, and keep in mind I had way more things. It's almost like the Bible. In Deuteronomy, there's like 600 plus laws, but you see the 10 commandments because they give you the concrete ones, and I'm giving you the concrete uh, things that you need to peep from Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's situation instead of looking at it from an entertainment perspective. We know y'all come for entertainment, but you need to leave with the knowledge. So that's what we're doing. Modern woman tendencies: careless and destructive. I'm gonna say that one more time because people don't hear stuff when you say it, they try to let it pass by. The modern woman tendencies, and I put it number one for a reason: careless and destructive. And we can go deep into that, but we don't have to go too deep. See, the modern woman will have a child with a man, or the modern woman will deal with a couple men carelessly until something destructive happens. And then when that destructive thing happens, guess what they do? Play victim and blame the world. Let's start with Jada. She did something careless. She went to go have an entanglement with August. And her excuse was healing him made her feel healed, and they need to just get past it. Now she's destructive because number one, her children are on board with her. She got the kids on her side. That in itself, people not even talking about. So she got the kids agreeing with what she got going on and with her lifestyle, etc. I'm going to say it one more time. Her daughter, Willow Smith, wrote a poem wishing Tupac came back into her mama's life. This is a young girl that wasn't in this planet Earth while Tupac was already dead. Think about that. Okay? Think about how destructive that could be to a family, let alone a man's mind. Okay? The modern woman tendencies, they are careless and destructive. Hot girl summers, partying with your friends, partying with your girls. Now, don't get it twisted. OKL don't got a problem with it. My only issue is when you guys get into relationships and when you guys get into marriages and commitments, you guys don't change any of that. I ain't talking about all of y'all, but y'all know who I'm talking about. And then things get destructive. So when your man says, why the hell are you dressing like this? And you going to this party with your quote unquote homegirls, you start saying, well, I should be able to do this. Trust me. Careless. You're so careless. And then you come back home, and I'm going to get deep, guys. You come back home after sucking somebody's penis because you got too drunk and too lit, and you seen somebody you was attracted to, but you kept it a secret. And now you destroyed the relationship. We're going to move on to number 2. The modern woman is too controlling. Should I put that? The modern woman is too controlling today. Okay? That's where you get your term partnership from. That's where you get your terms equality from. That's where you get the feminism from. That's why you have the gynecocracy. You know, understand what I'm saying? That's why women, today, modern women, they get to utilize the children and use that, weaponize the children against the fathers. That's a controlling state. See, when Jada told Will Smith that he needs to get over it and they just need to move on, when Jada jumped on camera and just put Will Smith on camera while he was looking like he was at a low state, and he asked her, "Get me off camera." You know what I'm saying? Like, we could have you could have let me know that we were getting on camera, and she just caught an attitude, put him right back on, and then posted it on social media. That's your controlling modern woman for you right there. Okay. When a woman goes on a break, get, gets in an entanglement, comes back into the relationship, and tells the man he needs to suck it up and we need to continue while I'm still dangling with what I want to do. I still got something for Tupac, but you need to get your shit together and we need to just move forward from when I cheated. What a controlling bitch. I'm going to call it out. I'm going to call it out. And that's what you get from the modern woman, because you got a lot of women defending this type of shit, saying that this is okay. Oh, no, he was just protecting her. We ain't even finna get into that. We not even finna get into that. Okay. Number 3, modern woman tendencies: wants to be dominant in relationships, wants to control things. See, a woman is a submissive nature and a man is a leadership role. Okay. You got some beta males who have to work and submit as well. And I'm not talking to women, I'm just talking to society. But the modern woman's tendencies are the fact that she wants to be dominant in the relationship. I'm not saying she wants to dominate the relationship, but she wants to be dominant, meaning she needs some type of authority, she needs some type of control, etc., etc. Will Smith didn't want it. Wasn't Will Smith's choice to be a swinger in his relationship, guys. Jada brought it to him and he never confirmed. But because she wants to be dominant in certain aspects, she feels like, well, I'm your wife. I should be able to tell you that. And even if you say no, you should just, she wanted that dominance. So now they're swingers and Will Smith has to walk around with that damn shame. Somebody pull up right now. Somebody pull up any evidence that Will Smith wanted to be a swinger and agreed with it. It was Jada Pinkett Smith's idea. But because Will Smith is the face of that relationship, hence, that's what men are. He's the breadwinner, okay? They're going to look at him and they're going to look at the weakness and the weirdness that comes with that. No one cares about how weird that is with her. She goes around and talks about how her and her daughter were talking about sex and vagina and masturbation before she even was a fucking teenager. She gets to do that and the world doesn't care, but Will Smith has to walk around and go through this humiliation. And it roots back to the dominant role that these modern women want. And let's go to number 4. Modern woman tendencies. These modern women usually come up under single motherhood. What do I mean by that? This ain't nothing new, guys. I could show you better than I could tell you. I promise to God I can. I could show you better than I could tell you. Shout out to World Class in the building. Hit that like button. Modern woman tendencies. They usually come up under single motherhood, aka they usually are raised by hell of a mothers. Okay? In the United States, there's a 73% plus rate. That's just a fluctuating rate of children being born out of wedlock in the black community. And that's under mothers. Okay? Think about that, guys. I know a lot of y'all women gonna hear that and y'all gonna be like, oh, and what? And that's the problem right there. That right there is the problem. You're gonna be like, and so, y'all don't look at that like it's an issue. Just think about it. Think about this. Think about somebody in critical condition. They sick in the hospital, and the doctor says that they have a 17% chance. No. 27% chance of living. You're gonna be scared, right? You're gonna be alert, right? You're gonna be like, okay, goddamn, like we're gonna take urgency and do what we can to mitigate that risk. 73 plus 27 is 100, guys. So if I just said that 73% of our children don't have parents, that means only 27% of our kids have both parents in the household, and nobody is looking at that like it's an issue. If that math didn't get y'all, then I don't know what else will, man. Let me show y'all something real quick. Because we're not done. Like there's something that bothers me about this modern day thinking that a lot of these idiots contain. Complicate common sense and then come try to complicate you like you the one complicate common sense. Okay? 2 plus 7 equals 9. And guess what, world class? Somebody gonna try to argue with you and try to tell you otherwise. Okay? But let me go ahead and get y'all to what I wanted to show y'all real quick. This is about Jada Pinkett Smith, and it's about that fourth point that I had. That's not it right there. There we go. We good, y'all. We good. Okay. All righty. Let me make sure the audience can see this nice and clear. I don't even want myself on there. All right. So let's read this out. Y'all take a screenshot of this. You understand what I'm saying? This is info. Let's get to it. So again, modern women tendencies. The number 4 point that I made was they usually come up under single motherhood. I don't care about the circumstance. I just know about the math. Not to say that I don't actually care about it, but y'all know what I'm saying here. Don't get offended. Don't complicate common sense. So, all right. So, this is an excerpt. I did my research and I found someone who. Hold on. What are y'all doing here, man? Don't do that. So, I found somebody who jotted down a few things about Jada. Okay. Um, there were, I believe, 28 fun facts about her. I did my research. These are substantiated. Y'all look it up. So number 1, she was born in Baltimore, Maryland. Smith was named after her mother's favorite soap opera actress. Now, get that. Her mom named her, not the father. Her mom named her. Maybe she took the last name, but her mom named her. All right. Which I'm not saying it's a big deal, but it just lets you know that her mom had a huge influence on what she wanted to do with her daughter, et cetera, et cetera. And you really don't hear about the father too much, guys. Number 2, Pinkett Smith is of Jamaican or Barbadian descent, or Barbados. I'm sorry. Um, All right, that's whatever. Her parents are Adrian Banfield Jones, that's her mom, the head nurse of an inner city clinic in Baltimore, and Robsel Pinkett Jr. Okay, we don't know too much about him. They're not gonna mention him at all. Y'all know about men. We're not mentioned today. 73% of women are mentioned. 27% of us are mentioned. Um, Banfield Jones, okay, that's her mother, who during the 2010s became Adrian Banfield Norris. I'm sorry, guys. She became pregnant in high school. I'm gonna highlight that, y'all. Nobody want to sit. No one want to. No one want to do the real homework. Nobody want to do the real homework. Nobody want to take it timeline and timeline back. All y'all content creators want to just ride the bandwagon and say, I'm gonna just do a reaction video. I'm gonna take Will Smith's name. I'm gonna put it in the algo, but y'all not really doing the actual research. I'm talking about y'all red pill manosphere dudes. Her mother became pregnant in high school. That's already an issue that we talk about, guys. The timeline don't lie. Okay, the couple married but divorced after several months, not even a year. There was red flags all over these guys. I already showed you that Will Smith wanted to he contemplated killing his dad to avenge his hell of a mother. And now I'm showing you that she got a hell of a mother too. I already showed you that these beta male providers are raised by hell of a mothers. And I'm just right now I'm showing you that single mothers, aka or hell of a mothers, because in this situation, she actually got married, but she divorced after a couple of months. These hell of a mothers are creating issues. Hence Jada and Will. Need I say more? I'm gonna read that again. All right. Jada Pinkett Smith's mother, Adrian, I hope I'm saying it right, guys. Y'all fact check me all y'all want. Banfield Norris became pregnant in high school. The couple married but divorced after several months. We don't know if he was on child support. We don't know if he's paying alimony. We don't know about that, guys, because they don't mention the man. They don't mention the father. The only time they talk about the father is when he's excluded. Let's keep it going. Banfield Jones raised Pinkett with the help of her own mother. God, I can't make it up. I can't make it up, guys. There's no way that I made none of this up. I did my research. I took my hours. I studied. I didn't even want to do the video, but I can't make it up. Banfield Jones, Jada Pinkett's mother, okay, raised Pinkett with the help of her own mother, meaning one second, guys, 1 second. Technical difficulty. I'll be right back in 10 seconds. Okay, we back. I don't know, man. I don't know what was going on. I had to come back. I had to get that thing together, but let's get back in it. Let's get back in it. They not finna stop this. They are not going to stop this. Okay. Goodbread says, please bring this chart to school. Okay. The world class, we gonna cook later today. Hey, listen, Goodbread, I got you. I definitely got you, my guy. You already know what time it is. Appreciate you and appreciate y'all for the love. Hey, if y'all haven't done so already, man, hit that like button, hit hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell because we are on and popping. Isaiah's YouTube. What's going on, family? We live in effect. So let me get back. I didn't forget my point, just in case y'all thought I did. I did not forget my point. Let's get back to what I was talking about. Let me put that shit right back on the screen for y'all because we finna get right into it. Y'all got to learn the timeline of every. Y'all have to. You got to. Okay, when it comes to learning what's going on with a situation, you can't look at something and react to it. You can't look at a short clip. You have to study, and I've done that. I did that. I did my research, and I've been doing that. So let's get back to it. Okay. Banfield Jones raised Jada Pinkett Smith with the help of her own mother. We just read that she got married to someone and then a couple of months later divorced him. So that means, just like that lady said, that's going viral on Instagram, she'd rather live on the side of the road and die before she ask a man for help. I think this is the same situation here, guys, because she'd rather go to her mother. She'd rather go to her mother than work it out with her husband. It boils down to the choices that these ladies make. It boils down to that because let's go back. She got pregnant in high school, guys. Before anybody tried to play with me, she got pregnant in high school. Who's to say she ain't get kicked out by her mama? We ain't get that story. And trust me, if y'all want to get it, I'll do my research and we'll find it. And that's all I had to say about that real quick. That's no, that's no, that's all I gotta say. I'm not. We gon' I didn't even want to talk about them, but you're dealing with two people who are not only a poison to themselves. No offense, no disrespect, but no pun intended either. You're dealing with two people who are the examples of what we speak against. Hell of a son, raised by hell of a mom, raised to want to avenge the daddy, and then you got a hell of a mom raising up her. Look at the children. Look at Jada's kids. God, look at her kids, and y'all tell me what's going on. Go look at Jada Pinkett Smith's kids, and you tell me that you want your kids doing that stuff. No offense. This ain't no offense, but I'm just saying. You got trauma-based people that came together and they got a trauma-based situation. We ain't done with the chart. We still got one more to go. We still got one more to go, guys. We still got one more to go, and we almost wrapping it up, man. If y'all didn't like that video yet, please do so. That's how you help OKL with the algo. That's how you pay the tuition. All right. So last but not least, and I see, I'm gonna give y'all 5 seconds to notice something about number 5 on modern woman tendencies, okay, and beta male provision tendencies, if you will. Notice something about number 5. Notice something about number 5. The exact same thing. See, these people lack self-control. These folks lack self-control. They don't know what to do with their situations. So what happens is they react, of course, they do react, but they lack self-control. Jada felt like she needed to heal. So healing somebody else, aka having sex with somebody and having relations with somebody and helping them with their situation, right? Being a helpmeet to another man, okay? Because that's what she just basically exclaimed in that video. August Alstina He was unhealed, whatever the case may be. She also was in a hurt place. She couldn't go to her husband for it. Modern woman tendencies. Uh, so she went to another man for it. Modern woman tendencies. She went to another broken man for it. Modern woman tendencies. And then she made an excuse once that quote unquote entanglement was done. Modern woman tendencies. Okay? No self-control, lack of self-confidence, and it comes from that. Lack of self-confidence. Okay? So that's the last thing. We can close it out with talking about both of these tendencies from the guys and the women. Okay? So you got your model woman and you got your beta male. Last but not least, they lack self-control. And you can see that in Will Smith, and you can also see that in Jada Pinkett Smith. But I give you one better. You can see it in their offspring. Okay, guys? And that's the secret there. That's the whole game right there. They don't know they don't know what they're doing. They don't have self-control. So that's why I broke it down in that chart. Like I hope y'all screenshotted that chart. High they high value men lack self-control as well. You're not high value and just perfect all of a sudden. That's that Lucifer spirit thinking that you just got everything. So when y'all look up to these celebrities like motherfucking Denzel Washington, oh, well, you know, he got his wife and he's a family man. That guy is a beta male. Of course he's high value, but he is a motherfucking beta male, man. That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and close out this show. It was a great one. It was a good one. It was a wonderful one. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Uh, man, let me read my brother comment. But he say this one of the best pound for pound breakdowns on to I seen today on this topic. Absolutely, man. You know, hey, they lucky. Hey, good bread. They lucky we ain't take them in the backyard. They lucky that didn't happen, cause it would have been worse for them, man. Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, share the motherfucking content if y'all liked it. If y'all didn't like it, y'all could dislike it too. Make sure y'all follow my boy, Mr. Goodbread. And we gonna be back at y'all with some more shit. Stay tuned.